Welcome to our presentation on interview preparation. In today's competitive job market, being well prepared for an interview is crucial to making a strong impression. This presentation will guide you through essential strategies and tips to help you prepare effectively, tackle common interview questions, and present yourself confidently to potential employers. Let's get started on setting you up for interview success. By the end of this presentation, you'll be equipped with key skills to excel in your next interview. We'll start by exploring how to prepare effectively through thorough research and practice. You'll learn about the importance of dressing appropriately for an interview to make a professional impression. We'll also cover the STAR method, a powerful technique for answering behavioral questions. Additionally, you'll discover how to prepare thoughtful questions for the employer. And finally, we'll discuss essential post-interview practices to follow up and reflect on your performance. Let's dive into each of these important areas to help you achieve interview success. Before heading into an interview, it's crucial to consider your social media presence. Did you know that according to a 2018 survey by CareerBuilder, 70% of employers use social media to screen candidates, and 54% have chosen not to hire someone based on what they found online? This makes it important to be mindful of your social media use and the content you post. In today's digital age, recruiting practices are often partially virtual, so ensure your LinkedIn profile is up to date and professional. Remember, your online presence can significantly impact your chances of landing a job. The meme on this slide humorously highlights the reality when you're on a job interview and they pull up your Instagram. It's a reminder to manage your social media profiles with the same care you put into your resume and interview preparation. Understanding yourself is a critical step in interview preparation. Start by searching your name in a new browser or incognito window to see what potential employers might find about you online. This can help you gauge how your online presence aligns with your professional image. Next, take some time to identify and list your strengths and weaknesses. Aim for 5 of each. This should include both technical skills and soft skills. Reflect on why you're interested in the opportunity at hand. What specifically draws you to this role? Understanding this can help you articulate your motivation and fit during the interview. To help organize your thoughts, consider creating cheat sheets or T-charts. These tools can help you develop clear, compelling examples that demonstrate your skills and experiences. This preparation will make it easier to provide confident and relevant responses during your interview. On this slide, you can see an example of a T-chart, a useful tool for organizing your thoughts and experiences before an interview. On one side, you can list your opportunities, strengths, and your role on the team. This helps you highlight what you bring to the table and how you contribute effectively in a professional setting. On the other side, you can outline your challenges, weaknesses, and specific examples of conflicts with team members. This allows you to prepare thoughtful responses about areas where you face difficulties and how you've addressed them. Using a T-chart like this can help you articulate your experiences clearly and prepare for questions about both your strengths and areas for improvement. Researching the company is a crucial part of interview preparation. Start by exploring the company's website, LinkedIn page, and social media profiles to gather information. Look for details about their mission statement, values, core beliefs, and any current projects, issues, or goals they might have. Understanding these aspects can help you align your answers with the company's objectives and culture. Dive into the company culture by checking out their website thoroughly. This might include information about directors, key employees, and the overall work environment. Carefully read through the job description to understand the key issues, qualifications, and keywords related to the role. This will help you tailor your responses and demonstrate how your skills match what they're looking for. Additionally, review the benefit package included in the job description. Knowing what benefits are offered can provide you with a fuller picture of the company and allow you to ask informed questions during the interview. Researching your interviewers is an important step in your preparation. Always find out who you will be meeting with during the interview. Start by looking them up on LinkedIn to understand their professional background and current role within the company. Check for other professional mentions or achievements they might have. You can also search the company's website for biographies or additional information about them. If possible, consider conducting an informational interview with someone who has a similar role or is familiar with the interviewers. This can provide valuable insights into their expectations and help you prepare more effectively. By doing your homework on your interviewers, you'll be able to tailor your responses and engage in more meaningful conversations during your interview. Preparing thoughtful questions for your first interview is crucial. Always make sure to ask questions to show your interest and engage with your interviewers. Some great questions to consider include: you can ask about what employees enjoy most about working at the company to get a sense of the work environment. Inquire about success metrics for the role to know what is expected of you. Ask how collaboration will work and what a typical day will look like to understand your daily responsibilities. Get information about the team you'll be joining to gauge team dynamics and fit. Finally, ask about the company culture to see if it aligns with your values and work style. These questions can help you gain insights into the company and the role, and also demonstrate your enthusiasm and preparedness. However, it's important to avoid asking about topics like salary, benefits, time off, background checks, drug tests, or remote work during your first interview unless the interviewer brings them up. Focus on understanding the role and the company culture at this stage, and save these topics for later discussions if necessary. For your second interview, you can dive into more specific questions to gain deeper insights into the role and the company. Consider asking about opportunities for advancement to understand potential career growth. Inquire about training and professional development to see how the company supports employee growth. Ask about the leadership style of the manager you'll be working with to gauge how you'll be supported and guided. It's also a good time to discuss any benefits associated with the position and understand how the role addresses current challenges within the company. Finally, you might ask if there are any concerns about your candidacy that you'd need to address. However, it's still best to wait until you receive an offer to discuss salary, background checks, or drug tests. Focus on these specifics to demonstrate your commitment and suitability for the role. Preparing your interview attire is essential for making a strong first impression. Start by figuring out what you need to wear as soon as possible. Consider if you need to purchase new clothing or if any of your existing attire needs ironing, dry cleaning, or tailoring. Think about what to wear based on the company culture and industry standards. Opt for attire that aligns with the company's dress code and choose something that you feel comfortable and confident in. Avoid bright colors and bold patterns, especially for virtual interviews, as they can be distracting. Stay away from casual, revealing, or tight clothing, and keep fragrances neutral or light to avoid overwhelming the interviewer. Preparing your attire thoughtfully helps ensure you present yourself professionally and appropriately. Practice is crucial in interview preparation because knowing the material is only half the battle. To refine your responses and delivery, practice in front of a mirror or webcam to observe and adjust your body language and speaking style. Consider scheduling a mock interview with a career coach to receive professional feedback and simulate the interview experience. Additionally, asking friends or family members to conduct practice interviews can provide valuable insights and help you feel more comfortable and prepared. By rehearsing your answers and presentation, you can enhance your confidence and improve your performance in the actual interview. During a phone interview, it's important to create a professional impression even without visual cues. Answer the call with a clear introduction, like, "Hello, this is your name." Ensure you're in a quiet, distraction-free location and have tested your phone reception beforehand. Have your resume and notes handy to reference during the conversation. Although they can't see you, smiling while speaking can positively impact your tone and enthusiasm. Speak clearly and keep your answers concise. Finally, make sure your voicemail message is professional, as it may be checked if the interviewer needs to reach you. In an in-person interview, making a positive impression involves both verbal and nonverbal communication. Greet everyone with a firm handshake and try to remember and use their names throughout the conversation. Bringing a notepad to jot down important details can help you stay organized. Arrive about 15 minutes early to check in and to show punctuality. Maintain good eye contact and nod to show engagement while being mindful of your body language. Finally, bring physical copies of your resume to provide easy access and demonstrate preparedness. For a self-tape interview, setting up the right environment is key. Select a well-lit and quiet location to ensure clear visibility and audio. Test all your equipment beforehand to avoid technical issues, and do a practice recording to check your video and audio quality. Dress professionally as you would for an in-person interview, and make sure to address all parts of the prompt clearly. Have someone review your entire video to provide feedback. Finally, test the file before uploading it to ensure it's properly recorded and formatted. For a virtual interview, technical setup is crucial. Begin by testing and troubleshooting your camera and microphone to ensure they're working properly. Verify that you have a stable internet connection to avoid interruptions. Pay attention to camera placement and your background. Aim to make eye contact with the screen rather than the camera, and use a blurred background if necessary to keep the focus on you. Test the lighting in your interview area to ensure you're well lit and check how your outfit appears on camera to avoid any wardrobe issues. Proper preparation will help you present yourself professionally and confidently. Managing your response time during an interview is important for making a strong impression. Aim to spend between 30 and 90 seconds on each answer to provide a well-rounded response. To gauge how long this feels, try recording yourself answering practice questions. If you need a moment to think, it's perfectly okay to ask the interviewer to repeat the question. Stay focused on the topic of the question, and if you feel you've gone off track, ask if there are any parts of the question you missed. Answering too quickly might make it seem like your responses are rehearsed, so take your time to provide thoughtful and detailed answers. Finding the right balance of confidence is crucial for a successful interview. Before the interview, take a moment to either humble yourself or boost your confidence as needed. If you're overly confident, it may come across as unappealing or insincere. A good tip is to remind yourself of the challenges associated with the role or past struggles you've overcome. This helps keep your confidence grounded and realistic. On the other hand, lacking confidence can make you seem unprepared or doubtful about your abilities. To counter this, review the job description and focus on the skills you already have. Remind yourself that you're capable of learning and adapting, even if you don't meet every qualification right now. Striking the right balance will help you present yourself as both capable and genuine. During your interview, it's important to focus on your experiences rather than just abstract concepts. Providing examples from your past experiences is much more impactful than making generic statements. Use specific situations or stories to illustrate your capabilities and achievements. One effective way to structure your examples is by using the attire method. Describe the situation you faced, the task you were assigned, the action you took, and the result of your efforts. This approach helps you present your experiences clearly and demonstrate your skills effectively. Interview questions generally fall into three categories: experience, situational, and specific. Experience questions focus on your professional background. They might ask about the responsibilities of your previous roles or the skills you possess or wish to develop. Situational questions present real or hypothetical scenarios related to the role. These questions assess how you handle various situations, such as how do you handle, or tell us about a time when. Specific questions are tailored to the industry or role and may involve detailed, technical, or specialized knowledge. Examples include, how familiar are you with? Or, what is your experience with? Understanding these types will help you prepare more effectively for the range of questions you might encounter during your interview. When preparing for your interview, it's helpful to review sample questions. You can start by Googling generic interview questions that are commonly asked across various roles. Additionally, talking to people who currently work in the role you're applying for can give you insights into specific questions they were asked. Career websites and blogs within your industry often provide valuable question examples tailored to your field. Getting involved with professional associations or relevant student organizations can also provide useful resources and networking opportunities. Lastly, don't forget to consult your Career Services Center, which can offer guidance and potential questions based on their experience with similar roles. When answering, "Tell me about yourself," it's important to focus on what will add value beyond your resume. Aim for a balance between professionalism and a personable touch. Start with a brief overview of your personal and professional background, including your education and recent relevant roles. Highlight skills, experiences, and interests that directly relate to the position you're applying for. Discuss why you're interested in this role and how it fits with your career goals. If appropriate, you can include a sentence about a personal or professional interest or hobby that reflects positively on you. Wrap up with a positive statement expressing your enthusiasm for the opportunity and how excited you are to contribute to the team. When asked about a difficult situation you resolved, interviewers want to see how you handle challenges and your problem-solving abilities. Use a structured approach to answer this question effectively. Start by describing the situation. Provide the context and background of the problem you faced. Next, explain the task. Outline the specific challenge or problem you needed to address. Then, detail the action you took to resolve the issue, focusing on your role and the steps you implemented. Finally, discuss the result. Share the outcome of your actions and what you learned from the experience. This format not only demonstrates your problem-solving skills, but also showcases your ability to reflect on and learn from difficult situations. When asked how you collaborate with your peers, the interviewer wants to understand your role and contributions within a team. They're interested in knowing whether you take on leadership, facilitation, communication, organization, or another role. Begin by describing the situation. Outline the structure of your team and your position within it. Next, explain the task. Detail your specific responsibilities and strengths in a collaborative setting. Then, discuss the action. Highlight the steps you take to support your team's goals, including how you contribute and interact with others. Finally, share the result. Describe the outcomes of your teamwork, including any improvements in team performance or successes that resulted from your collaborative efforts. This will showcase your effectiveness and impact as a team member. When asked about how you handle organization, tasks, schedules, and planning, the interviewer wants to understand your approach to managing your work effectively. You can mention various strategies you use to stay organized and meet deadlines. For example, discuss how you use to-do checklists to keep track of tasks, or how you prioritize important tasks to ensure the most critical work gets done first. Highlight how you chunk projects into manageable bits to avoid feeling overwhelmed, and how you utilize calendar applications and reminder notifications to stay on top of your schedule. Describe your note-taking methods, how you communicate with your team and management to coordinate efforts, and how you set deadlines for yourself to maintain productivity. Sharing these examples will demonstrate your ability to plan, organize, and manage your time efficiently. Utilizing AI can be a valuable tool in preparing for interview questions. AI can help you find industry-specific questions by simply asking for questions related to your job title. Alternatively, you can paste the job description into an AI tool and ask it to generate potential interview questions based on that role. For example, you might use a prompt like, "Based on this job description, what are some questions that could be asked during an interview?" This approach can provide you with targeted questions that are relevant to the position you're applying for, helping you to better prepare and tailor your responses. After your interview, it's important to follow a few key steps to ensure a successful follow-up. Start by sending a concise thank you email to the interviewer, expressing your appreciation for the opportunity to speak with them. Next, take notes for self-assessment, reflecting on your strengths and areas for improvement based on the interview. Follow up on any actions or information you promised during the interview, and stay responsive to any communication from the employer. Continue your job search efforts while maintaining professionalism. Limit contact with the employer to avoid appearing too persistent. Lastly, respect the outcome of the interview. Understand that not every opportunity will result in an offer. Use each experience as a learning opportunity to enhance your future interviews. Remember, nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Use this to your advantage and let your skills, personality, and knowledge shine through. Show how you can contribute positively to the team. Understand that you might not land every role you interview for, but each interview is a valuable opportunity to learn and improve. Reflect on your experiences, adapt, and continue to refine your approach. Throughout your job search journey, stay positive and hopeful. A positive attitude will help you maintain confidence and ensure that your true personality comes through during interviews.
Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of our videos if you want to explore other topics related to your career search. If you're a UNLV student or alum and you'd like to contact us to get individualized help, send us an email or give us a call and we'll connect you to a career specialist. You can also scan this QR code for access to more of our career-related resources. Thanks.